Hey, live, learn, grow. Haven't done a video in a while, so I wanted to check in with you guys. Look at me checking my hair. Anyway, still waiting on this baby. Look at that. I got 2 days before my due date. It's the 26th, so maybe he's coming that day. We shall see. But what I wanted to talk about is, you know, the game changer in all of this. So you guys have been staying the course now for at least the past 3 to 4 weeks, going through making major changes in your diet and what you're consuming, allowing your body to start that cleansing process, the healing process within. And what I want to offer you is to go a little bit deeper. It's going to require more of you. It will be a challenge, but it is the pivotal place in this process if you go through it. And what I'm talking about is a juice cleanse. It's the game changer. When you get to this point where you have gone through at least 3 weeks and you've stuck to it, okay, you know, you haven't really been slacking too much and you've done your absolute best. A juice cleanse is awesome. Your body is prepared to go through something like that where your detox symptoms won't be that traumatic. If you just go straight in, let's say off of a poor diet, if you're eating a lot of greasy foods, fried foods, sugar, things like that, detox symptoms can really put you in a bad place and make it hard for you to go through your day-to-day activities. But with what you've been doing so far, you are in a good place to do it. So I want to offer that to you. Maybe, honestly, like I personally want to go through a juice after I have the baby is my plan, and you know, just to kind of get my body back and revitalize a little bit. So I may not be able to do a full juice right away, but definitely, you know, if you guys are up for it, I'm up for it. I'd like to offer that to you. So with saying that, what happens in the process, and I just want to talk from, you know, a really open place where I was before I went through my initial transformation, before I walked into this lifestyle change. And it did start with a fast. It started with removing a lot of things out of my life. And one of the things that, you know, we just don't realize we're doing is we're wearing our pain. You know, we wear the terror that goes on inside of us that we're not conscious of at all times. And when I say the terror inside of us, I'm talking about, you know, that self-sabotaging voice, the voice that doubts everything you do, the voice that, you know, reminds you of the times that you failed, or tells you that you can't do this, or, you know, puts that fear in your head, or you know, maybe it's an addiction, maybe it's a combination of things, right? It can be more than just one thing. And it may just kind of boil down to one little idea that constantly comes up in your head that prevents you from moving forward or kicking down walls in your life. You know, you constantly, when you get to a place where you're growing and you're changing, you run into this same thing, and it may manifest itself in a different way each time, but the root of it is the same, if that makes sense. So for instance, for me, I can look back and know that the root of a lot of my issues that, you know, manifested themselves in various ways was not feeling worthy, just not feeling good enough in so many different areas of life, and making all these adjustments and trying to fit into squares when I'm a circle. You know, like, it's just like trying to be something that is pleasing to other people, but it wasn't who I was, and just going all kind of stuff, right? Like, so I'm not gonna, but we can dive off into different compartments of what that looks like. So I can kind of go back and narrow down, yeah, that was it, not feeling worthy, right? And there was a moment, I remember sitting on the couch, and the Lord just really spoke to me. Like I said, this was right before I walked into the lifestyle change. And what he put on my heart was, I cannot use you if you are not being the person I created you to be. And who you are is okay, because I made you that way. And there was a freedom in that, right? In that still small voice that I felt in my heart. It allowed me to accept some things that, for whatever reason, I was allowing the opinions of others to